And now this is a big win. This potentially keeps you in playoff conversation. How are you feeling right now?
It's great. It's what we wanted to do from the beginning, you know.
Two very competitive first halves against Dixie this season. What's keeping that competition close again today?
I think it's just the pride that both teams have.
Coming into this game, the Cougars had the highest turnover margin in the GNEC, and as we just saw, 7 points off of that turnover, that interception from CJ Broussard. And you know, this is something Santa Cruz talked about earlier this week, wanting to be a great turnover defense, and we're seeing that come out here tonight.
And now moving on to APU Athletics, we have a very special update to report. Former star running back Terrell Watson earned a spot on the Cincinnati Bengals 10-man practice squad after an impressive preseason run, combining for 130 rushing yards on 25 carries over 3 games. The Cougars' all-time leading rusher signed with the Bengals as a free agent in the spring. Here's a Capture exclusive on his first NFL snap.
I remember lined up across this ready, set hike, and I go up and the quarterback is killed. You know, the blitzing linebacker coming, and
APU alumni Brandon and Amanda Huffman hadn't set foot on campus since graduating more than 15 years ago. They finally returned Saturday, but for a purpose much greater than reminiscing about their college experience.
This is where my wife Amanda and I met each other. This is where we went to school, we graduated from. So much of who we are now was developed and cultivated in the 4 years that we were both here.
3 months before their return, the Huffman's 6-year-old daughter, Avery, was diagnosed with diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, a tumor at the base of her brain, where vital functions such as breathing and heart rate are controlled. It was deemed inoperable. The Huffmans broke the news via social media and continued to document Avery's journey after an overwhelmingly positive response. Avery's story reached millions, with support pouring in from across the country. But there was one place that bared special significance to the Huffmans. Brandon's former classmates and colleagues in the APU Athletics Department rallied together to organize a walk-run event honoring Avery and her family. Nearly 200 friends, family, and students came out to the Cougar Track and Field Stadium Saturday morning, raising more than $3,000 towards Avery's fund.
She's going through the biggest fight of her life, for her life. Radiation, treatments, stuff that has knocked down grown men and grown women. And here's this little 6-year-old girl fighting it bravely each day and not going, why is this happening to me? Just, all right, I'll figure out a way to make this work.
It was named the first annual Avery Strong Fun Run, inspired by the hashtag communicating the attitude of the young girl who has taken on life's most unexpected curveball so bravely.
It's raising awareness of a cancer that most people don't even know exists, and now we're becoming way too familiar with it.
To follow Avery's story, visit www.caringbridge.org/visit/Avery Huffman.